The water killed the king, Voz.
Yeah,
come on.
He drank too much thin water, and now he drinks thick water.
You
Water
cannot tell me
company.
that this is not the greatest show ever made.
It is the greatest show.
I know the premise of The Office. I mean, we have enough characters to create our own like trading version of The Office. We could do that. It would be like Party Down / The Office, but you know, we could pivot from Monday Morning the Musical. That doesn't seem like that's going to be working out. And we can make
No,
some
it is
sort
working. No.
Okay.
No, we're doing Monday Morning the Musical. No, we're doing that. Yeah,
Okay.
It's going to be, like you said, Garrett, it's going to be in theaters near you. Okay.
After the
thank
show.
you. I can't. You know what? I feel like we need one of those canes that's just going to pull you off air.
As you can see, I'm having my tea. I'm very calm. I'm very relaxed because at 8:50 every day, we do something called market momentum. And we relax. And if it's completely blood red in the streets like it is, we sit in cash and then we wait. I'm perfectly calm, dude.
Garrett, you have some kind of like villain vibes right now. You're like, if the market goes down, I'm fine with that. If the market goes up, I'm fine with that too. Okay, so Garrett's channeling that. There you go. Listen, if you can't beat it, join them. Let's jump into the headlines, everyone, while Garrett sips out of his Jason mask.
I'm pretty pissed about the whole situation because a lot of people lost money following the advice of pretty crappy journalists.
Yeah, honestly, that's so messed up. I'm like, CNBC, you later. And join us on Monday Morning Live. Garrett, I know that you like to go down the rabbit hole. I have some homework for you. I want you to find the most random ETF that Apple's in. Can you do that?
The luxury goods ETF, probably. I would say it's probably the luxury good ETF, but I will try to find something more absurd than that. Obviously, number one best trade in the world is trading against China. So, LMT, 8 on the F score, great Z score, got beaten up in earnings. I hate to break it to you, United States military spending is not going away, so I'm backing up the truck and I'm buying the stock.
Garrett's going through a lot of changes right now. We are supporting whatever is happening, whatever you're going through, Garrett. We're here for you. But be here for us.
I'm going right to the pharmacy after this one.
Listen to this. McDonald's is announcing an expansion into the McPlant burger. I mean, do they have to call it the McPlant?
Is this a bit? Are people just asking me this question to get me upset? It will never change. My go-to meal is a Big Mac large meal with a 20 nugget meal, a gallon of sweet and sour sauce, and you can't replicate that with plants, people, ever. And you know what? Up here in the Carolina Mountains at Food Lion, it's $1.99 a pound for chicken. It's about $4.99 a pound for lean meat. I will make a Big Mac. I'll make my own nuggets at home, just like that old Eddie Murphy bit about your mom making Big Macs and telling you it'll taste the same. At those prices, I'm never leaving these mountains.
Before we jump into this, a little bit of a history lesson. So in 1903, in Baltimore, a man named Thomas D. Alessandro Jr. was born. He rose through Maryland politics. He ultimately became the mayor of Baltimore. He had a daughter whose daughter went to Institute of Notre Dame, where her big sister was my aunt. That woman went on to become the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. So let's talk about Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, that's the only thing I know about my family's connections to politics.
All right, Garrett, you know what time it is. It's time for your top trade this Tuesday. What do you have for us?
Well, obviously, we're going to start here.
Oh, my God.
All right, very exciting. First off, my day is over because I've been shorting talk for about 2 months, and watching this company die a slow death has been fabulous. The CEO is leaving.
Garrett, I have some good news for you. Pepsi owns Ocean Spray.
Going to my account right now, sitting 80% cash, going all in Pepsi.
Well, you know what? Why don't we take a look at the chart real quick? It's Thanksgiving. We're feeling thankful. Yeah. There you go. See, guys, that's why we need you here, because we would not know that Pepsi owns Ocean Spray. You know what, Garrett? Did you find what the most random ETF is for Apple, by the way?
I did. It is the FIS Knights of Columbus Global Belief ETF. This is a Catholic ETF, which I didn't know existed. I guess the only thing that's worth more money than Apple is the Vatican. I think maybe you buy this ETF and then you feel guilty about it. I don't know. You can tell I grew up Catholic. You look at this number. This is the only number you need to look at. Window, internet. Let's get it working this morning. Here we go. You are a handsome, it's like looking in the mirror. You are a handsome man. How did the VWAP help you drink from the skulls of your enemies on Thursday? I'm the greatest trader in the world.
Chad is asking, becoming a better trader says, Garrett, are you okay, buddy?
The greatest trader in the history of the world.
Sorry, Kenny Glick is gone. It is me, Donald Glick. I am America's #1 trader, no doubt. Does Kenny do a better impersonation? Absolutely. #1. Is he a better trader than Donald Glick? Nah. Number two.
This is a company that sells flowers 3 weeks before Valentine's Day, absolutely collapsing. What are the other 1 or 2 stocks you're staying focused on today? See, I read the script. I get it. Can we get it? Can I get an applause? Can I get a gold star? That's good work, Garrett.
Are you looking to buy into the housing tech picks?
Well, of course, Foz. You want to get your best gal, sit down, have a family, and have a house for generations, right?
I think this is the best show on earth, the greatest trading show on earth, the greatest trading day on earth. I don't even know what Garrett has turned into, but Garrett, let me ask you, did you like Mark's, or whoever you are, did you like Mark's dividend stock, NLY?
You know I love a good dividend stock. Obviously, yes. If there's yield in it, I'm involved. I don't know what I am anymore. This is great. I eat a lot of Chipotle, Brandon.
So I've heard, and so you've told me, and so you've rubbed it in. I get this. Okay.
So before we get to that, let's just point this out. Brandon lives in Idaho Falls, which is all the way to the far right of the screen, right there. And here's the only 4 Chipotles in Idaho, in Boise.
I'm so glad we're doing this.
Bud. You need to move.
I need to move just to get Chipotle in my life.
You should. You should. There are no Chipotle in Idaho Falls. Let's update that on the fly.
Garrett, you're usually the voice of reason when you're ranting against it, when you're not ranting against CNBC or Barron's. Give us some silver lining in this brutal action. Garrett, is the metaverse the new big thing? Would you invest in it?
It's the next big fad. It's the sports gambling promotion. It's the cannabis promotion. It's the idea that people are going to push out there and say it's the greatest next idea. Look, I'm not getting involved in this in terms of sitting around in my house with a VR set on my head trying to pretend that the world isn't a better place than a virtual world constructed by some Harvard nerd. But the reality is that people are going to invest in it. People are going to immerse themselves in this. I get it. It's fine. Okay. I'm just not going to be part of the 20% that does it. That's the way to invest in it, but not really invest in it, not have to talk about it at cocktail parties with people you don't like.
We'll get together on an expiration one of these Fridays. All right,
we'll
Garrett.
get together someday. See ya.
Someday.
All right.
All right.
Let's keep the trains running.
Garrett, are you as excited about Hellbiz scooters?
Kenny, listen. They fight climate change and they're Italian.
That's a live look at Hellbiz boardroom. Garrett, that's a good one.
Well, let's just say Fear and Loathing's in the chat right now saying that he should learn how to trade options. I didn't get a chance to change my posters today. So consider this your omen to start learning options today. Make today the day to learn how to trade with us.
Yes, Garrett. So do you like gold?
No, I think it's stupid.
Well, we have Kroll, the Warrior King, saying gold is stupid, buy crypto. Guess what, Kroll? We have a really good crypto pick coming up in just a bit.
Got me this. This stuff is terrible. Whose idea was this?
Wait, Garrett, you have to taste it before you drink it.
You don't shake it, it'll explode in your hand. Don't say that.
I know.
That's exactly what we need, a lawsuit at 8:41 in the morning.
Can you try it anyways? Can you try to shake it anyways? Just to see what
Oh my God.
This coffee is terrible, but it's working. All right. Let's dig into it.